Back with you guys with another live episode on the Kickback Network. It's pretty early for you guys today. On a Monday, you guys see me going early. Take advantage of the free time I have on my hand to come with these topics, this content. Let me see again. I'm back, guys. I'm back. Let me clean this camera, by the way. I'm back, guys. Sorry about that. It's kind of cloudy on the. We got going on here, man. All right, guys, I'm situated now, man. Let's get this thing started, man. It's the Kickback Network. Your boy Cuddy J broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas, aka Dollars Tax Us. Yeah. See what's going on. It's been a wild weekend. It's been cool. We got tapping in here, man. Where you coming in from? You like my new shirt I got, man, the Dead President shirt? What y'all think about that right there? Come on, man. Let the trolls troll, man. Let the trolls troll. I want to read what they're saying. Let these trolls troll. The Rambler said, "I don't mind paying as long as they know what comes with the condoms." Okay, now I can dig that, but you know what? Now we are not talking about going out on a date with somebody that you're not your not your significant other, not your girlfriend, not your wife, not your spouse, somebody who you've been with for a while. We're talking about ladies that people that you just met. You just met them, you're trying to get to know them, or y'all ain't even together yet, y'all just know of each other, and y'all been hanging out, and all of a sudden they say, Cuddy, let's go on a date, let's go eat at such and such today. Okay, in my head, I'm thinking, okay, either she's inviting me that she's gonna pay for our meal, or we going half and half. Seems they're like that. With others, seems that's not the case. One lady, reason why I'm bringing this up, man, because it's been a big topic, heavy topic on my timeline on Facebook over the weekend. There's one girl, she says, I'm gonna say girl though because she's not a lady. There's one girl, she stated that uh, even if she's not broke, but even if she asks the guy to go out on a date, he's still paying. Like that's not how it goes. I'm like, well, shit, you got things fucked up, man. I'd be damned if you offer me to go out on a date and think you not coming out your pocket any kind of way. Either you're gonna pay your own tab or you're gonna pay the whole tab, but just don't invite me. So that's my take on the situation. Now, let me get on me now. I've been on every time I go out on a date with a lady, especially if I'm asking. If I'm asking, hey, let's go. I want to take you here. I want to take you there. I want to take you here and take you there. Of course, I'm gonna pay and tip. And what we do afterwards, somebody gonna pay too. At least you end up throwing in if you want to. But there's been plenty of times where I've been out on dates with women, and I did an invite or I made a suggestion to be out, and when the tab came, they grabbed the tab. Just so happily, I get lucky like that. Sometimes it's happened plenty of times in my life where I'm out in a nice restaurant eating, and when the waiter, the server comes with the tab to pay out, I reach in my pocket for the tab, and they be like, "No, I got it." It's been plenty of time. I had women like that, so maybe it's the women I deal with, or it's just women that just, you know, only a woman that would do some shit like that that would invite a guy out to eat and don't want to pay, whether it's half or all. She has to be an old dusty ass chick, in my opinion. Got to be a dusty ass chick. Let's run the lights up, guys. Let's run the lights up. I mean, like, especially if you're doing an invite, you got to know if you are doing an invite, whoever you are, the male or the female, if you are doing an inviting, you have to be the one to say, "Hey, I'm paying the tab," or you compromise or something. What they do there, cuz? What's happening with it? We got a good topic going on today, man. It been going on all over the Facebook timeline this weekend about uh do should men pay for the tab even if the woman asks for the date. If a woman, Dynamite, if a woman say, hey, D, let's go eat at Perry's, and you're like, okay, then where you want to go? And she like, let's go at 7 o'clock. You going with you going there with in your mind that she's either gonna pay the tab because she made the invite, or y'all going down the middle on that shit. There's been times that I took girls out and we went to the bar afterwards. I might cover the $90 tab at the restaurant. We go to the bar afterwards. She might cover the $80 tab at the bar. I've had that happen plenty of times. But I never had somebody invite me somewhere and had me to pay for the token tab. Never in my life and never will. I might start name dropping on the motherfucker that was acting all tough on the situation. Matter of fact, Keisha Mack, she really thinks that even if she asks, if Keisha Mack said if you ask her if she asked to go on a date, you still paying. That's how tough she is. That's how tough she is. Might as well go ahead and do the name dropping though, because this is why it escalated. You know, I mean, nobody don't want to compromise and shit when it comes to simple shit. So I felt like I had to talk about this topic right here. Lily, well, take your ass outside, Lily. Hell, shit. Take your ass outside and go get you a tan or some shit. Tom Hawk. The end of the scenario. Okay, he ain't even on 7 games. Everybody, he ain't talking about nothing. Go ahead and get you off here, cuz he ain't talking about nothing. He ain't even distract my conversation. Put you in timeout, cuz. Don't come in here with that bullshit. We talking about dating. Do you women expect for a man to pay for the date, even if y'all brought him out? Even if y'all the one initiated the situation? And I ain't talking about your husband, your boyfriend, your spouse, the guy that you've been dating with 6, 7 months. No, I'm talking about a guy that y'all don't even have no type of connection with at the point. Yeah, the Rambler, I ain't playing with these bitches today, man. Exactly, Dynamite. If you invite me, you should pay. Or if you ain't gonna, if you ain't, or at least have it understood. We gonna Dutch it. I got my tab, you got your tab. Me as a bartender, I've been I've been in the restaurant serving a couple where the lady she paid for the tab. Yeah, we gonna get cut here. Tell me how he can go somewhere with that shit. And everybody come in on the link. I need y'all to come tap in on the yeah, she gotta be broke. Only a broke woman or a woman trying to, leech off you will ask you out on a date, and still want you to pay. It's like let's go on the cruise. Let's go on the cruise. Okay, you want to take me on? Yeah, I want to take you on a cruise. You want to take me on a cruise, but you want me to pay. That's not you taking me on the cruise. That's me taking you on the cruise. There's no way you're gonna say, hey, let's go. Even if no matter how you say it, you made a suggestion. No matter how you say it, you even said, baby, let's go to Kenny's Woodfire Grill and get something to eat. Okay, then let's go. We ain't together. We trying to get to know each other. So I hope you know what you just said, and I hope you understand that either you paying the whole tab or you gonna pay your own tab. You got to get that clear to these women's head though, man, because some of these women think that ain't how it go. That's not the old school rule. But times change, baby. Back then, women didn't ask niggas out anyway. Women didn't have the courage to go ask a nigga out and take him on a date back then. So stop bringing up these old ass rules and try to apply them to modern day time. These days, women they are asking guys to be out. I got homeboys that are scared to go out on dates with girls because they don't got no money to go on a date. I said, did the girl ask you? He was like, yeah. I said, well, it means she need to pay. If you don't got the courage to tell her you must be paying, baby, then you get what? Shit, you might don't be wanting to fucking with her. Stop making these chicks thinking you gotta have money to go take them out on a date, man. Especially when they asking. I don't. I like courting chicks. I don't mind courting. If you the type of chick I want to take out, you know what I'm saying, and be around and you'll showcase around, and you looking all good and shit. I don't mind courting you, and I don't mind paying the tab because I asked. But I be damn. No matter how you look, I be damn. No matter how you look, you gonna ask me out and expect for me to pay. You didn't know what I had got. You don't know what I got going on in my life. You don't know what's going on in my pockets or whatever. But you asked me out and you wanted me to go. So that means you must want to pay. Exactly. Either you both gonna pay or you gonna pay it all. It ain't none of that. Now, if I ask a lady out on a date, if I say, hey, let's go here, wherever the case may be, I'm taking charge. I'm paying. I had took my kids to this adventure place called Fritz Adventures in Frisco not too long, but like sometime last year. I was dating this girl, right? And I was just gonna take my kids, but somehow down the line, you know what I'm saying, throughout the week, she asked me was she going too, and I'm like, well, shit, if you want to go, you can go. She was like, okay, then I'm going. She invited herself. I get there, you know what I'm saying, about to pay for the tickets and shit to do all the adventure stuff. And some told me that I don't see her reaching in her purse or nothing, you know what I'm saying, or any of that. But as I was reaching in my wallet, my pocket to grab my wallet, she gonna like, you want me to go ahead with you on this or something? She asked me, she said, do you want me to go ahead? Now, this is my lady at the time now. She said, do you want me to go half on you with this, baby? And the simple fact that she asked me, right, do she want to go half on it? I said, no, don't worry about it. Just get whatever we do later, you just do that part. Now, I've done that before. But this really supposed to be for my kids' sake. That day right there would have been the day out for my kids. I just felt like it would have been good to have her around too. Exactly. If a woman wants you, it comes down to they really like you or not too. Though they really like you and really want to fuck with you, they gonna come out their pocket regardless. There's, like I said, it's been numerous times, and there's chicks that I can call their name out. These women I can call their name out on here that I took them out. And when the tab came, they grabbed that motherfucker, whether it was $120, whether it was $98, whether it was $50, they grabbed it. I'm just fortunate to have women I pick to go out on dates with like that. Yeah. What Catherine talking about? What can we back up to Catherine? We both paid. Kathleen said he paid for the first date. I surprised him and paid for the second date. I love treating men. I know that's right, baby. Mwah. Kisses to you. Kisses to you, girl. Sun shining. What's going on? You love weed? Good. Terenzo said when I'm invited, he always gets it understood who's doing the treating. If she say it's there to go, yeah, yeah, yeah. You can trick me on the date. You play and end it up. It's plenty of times, like, yeah, um, I might go to ask out on the first date, and then we go out on the second date. I might ask again. I might be the one to initiate the situation then. And that woman, she don't necessarily surprise me. She just be like, hey, I'm paying this time. If you gonna say you paying this time, hell yeah, go ahead, got it, you got it. And if I ask you out on the date, right, and you offer to pay, I'm not gonna stop you from paying. Now I know it's gonna be after activities going on after the restaurant. Like we might go to the bar and have a few more drinks to get involve ourselves with the social life around here. I cover that because we all know anyway though. A bar tab ain't gonna be as high as the food tab anyway, so nobody don't mind covering the bar tab unless you're a big ass drinker. Put your wallet up, Kathleen. You know what I'm talking about, Kathleen. That's a real woman for you right there. But you got these women that's trying to trick these guys, making them. Oh, you make the initiative. You make the initiation to go out on a date, but you want this guy to pay. I don't care how pretty you are, how fine you think you are, whoever you think you is. You ain't gonna get me like that. Like I said, you don't know what somebody got going on, and like Teresa Scott said. He said, shit, he makes it understood and make it clear on what's going on before we get there. That way it won't be no bullshit. And that's exactly what I say. I'm like, I don't got no money now. You making an invite? I make sure I'm paying for my dinner, or you paying for, or you paying the whole tab, or we splitting this shit. I make sure that shit understood before we even get to the situation. Before we even walk in the restaurant, before I even pull out the motherfucking car, pull out the car, it's gonna be understood. What it do there, Mr. Ripley? What up, cuz? We talking about you probably seen this shit going on the timeline throughout the weekend. Do you do should a do men do should men still have to pay for the date even though the woman asks? And I ain't talking about your girlfriend, your wife, your spouse, somebody you've been dating about 5, 6 months. I'm talking about new engagement. Like you just now met this person. And y'all just been getting to know each other over the course of the year, whatever the case may be. If she does the inviting, that means she's gonna be doing the providing as well. She's gonna set everything up. And she, like that's what we talking about right now. Kathleen said, "Be honest and treat people the way you want to be treated." Most definitely. But we ain't gonna act like they don't play dumb about this situation. Try to juice me, knowing you want me to take you somewhere that you want to go eat at. On top of that, you want to take me somewhere you want to go eat at, and still want me to pay for it. No, you want to go to that restaurant. I might don't even like the restaurant. I just want to hang out with you, spend some time with you. But you think you're gonna get me to pay? Hell, fucking no. We're gonna be clear with that. You gonna pay your tab or pay the whole tab. Or I might we gonna be like this. Let's just go to a place where I like then. We ain't gonna go to no place you like. Lorenzo said, to be real, a lot of these ladies don't know how to treat a man. Don't ask me to do nothing I can't get you to find me. Oh, yeah, yeah. Don't ask me to do something for you. You can't do it for me. Hell yeah. Don't ask me to do nothing like that. Matter of fact, don't put me in no situation you ain't gonna put yourself in. I'm very fortunate. And I'm going back and forth with the girl. I'm saying you to each his own. But I mean, maybe in Shreveport, you can get them niggas in Shreveport to take you out somewhere and you ask and they gonna pay for you. But out here in this big ass ocean in the DF Dub, these niggas ain't going for it. Now you got some tricks around here now. They like to fuck up the game for niggas to do shit like that. But in this big ass ocean in the DF Dub area, Dallas Fort Worth, you ain't gonna find too many niggas that's gonna pay for the meal when you ask to go out on the date. I had a partner, he said, man, I want to take this girl out, but my money ain't right. Shit, did she ask you, nigga? Yeah, she asked me. She want to go to Papa Doe. Well, shit, she need to pay then. Young smoking crack, man. Yeah, I don't even know if they still make crack, y'all. Is crack still big on the market? You would know to say it loud. Say it loud. You like crack and you proud, nigga. Say it loud. You smoke crack and you proud, right? You the only one bringing up crack, nigga. Nobody don't talk about crack, nigga. You the only one bringing up crack, nigga. You should know about the drugs that's going on. It's either meth, what they got, the meth and the fentanyl and what? Cocaine. They don't even talk about X pills no more. You want to bring up crack, nigga. That's 80s, 90s shit, nigga. You must know what the crack at. Say it loud, my nigga. Nah, I'm not speaking slow at all, nigga. You can either log off the chat, nigga, or just go to sleep somewhere, nigga. Don't tell me how to speak, nigga. Who the fuck you think you is, Mr. Hyatt? And I ain't your bro either, nigga. If you, what you went to your classroom in high school, nigga, you had 3 teachers, nigga, there was 5 of y'all up in there or something? You just listen slow. What you had one of them classrooms, nigga, where you had 5 teachers up in there and there was 5 students? Fuck wrong with you? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Whatever you say there, Mr. Hyatt. Thomas, what's going on, man? What's happening with it there, Thomas? Kathleen said, how about staying home and cooking together? Hey, I love to cook, Kathleen. I'd rather go cook anyway. I'd rather cook the food at home anyway that I like than going to go eat at I don't even eat fast food restaurant, right? If I go to a fast food restaurant, if I that's on my mind, I'd rather go get Walmart or Kroger or tell them thumb that money and go to the grocery store and cook whatever I want. Now, don't get me wrong. I like to dine out too, though, but I don't like dining out to them mediocre places like Chili's and Applebee's and Olive Garden and shit like that. Nah, I go to like the good ass places, the good high end places where I'm gonna get good service. It's gonna be good quality food. The presentation gonna be right. The ambiance gonna be nice. That's why I like to go somewhere, man, just for the whole vibe and the experience. If I want to go eat some shit, now don't get me wrong. If I go to Chili's or something like that, yeah, I'll stop, make a pit stop. I make a pit stop and feed myself though. Before dating, no. Chili was something you were taking girls out to eat on during high school days. And fresh out of high school, you was going to date at Chili's and Applebee's and spots like that. No, man, I go to high end spots if I'm gonna go out on a date, and whoever I take out on a date is gonna be qualified to go on that type of place. You know, I'm not just gonna take no anybody to know any place. You know what I'm saying? It's just how it go with me. And we got one dumb motherfucker up in here. We got one motherfucker here done about what we talking about. Nigga had said, nigga brought up the conversation about 5, 6 times. He want to know what we talking about. I told you this nigga had 5 teachers in his classroom, and it was only 8 students in that bitch. They gave y'all coloring books all day, every day in class and shit, nigga. I'm Kevin Durant. Yeah. You ain't taking nobody out. You ain't taking nobody out. I guess I'm not taking nobody out. You motherfucking right, I ain't taking nobody. I ain't went out on a date with somebody. I ain't taking nobody out to eat, man. I ain't went on a date, man, since February, March. What it is, January, March. I was almost June now. Yeah, it's been what since February since I took somebody out, and you got to be qualified for me to take them out. Now, like I said, we ain't gonna go. We ain't gonna get into a competition of who got bitches and who don't got bitches. I know what I got going on over here. I don't even got to explain to you or make a point to you on what I got going on over here. Especially to somebody who don't got no fucking profile pic and their name is User. Your name is User. Your name is User because you let these bitches use you. You say Cracker Barrel the best restaurant? I ain't never been up in that old world. That bitch sound like a racist restaurant. I ain't never been no Cracker Barrel. It sound like they don't got it sounds like Cracker Barrel don't put seasoning on their food. It sounds like a place where they don't put seasoning on their food. Cracker Barrel. Just think about it. Cracker Barrel, it seems like they don't even use Tony Tosses. They don't use onion powder, nothing on their shit, cuz they don't use that shit, don't even sound right. They probably don't even put butter and milk on their fucking bread, dude, make their cornbread or whatever. Nah, I don't go to places like that. It's the Kickback Network, your boy Cuddy J broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas, aka Dollars. Tax us. By the way, how everybody doing? She say nothing like a big plate of jambalaya. You must be from Louisiana. You got to be from Louisiana. If you say jambalaya, I like jambalaya. I like etouffee, but they ain't my go-to. I rather have beef tips and rice before I have jambalaya. I rather make some beef tips and rice before I make some jambalaya. That's just me. You, you got to go to the one in the hood. I ain't never. I'm in Dallas. I ain't never been to the Cracker Barrel in Shreveport. I ain't been to the one out here in Dallas, and I ain't probably gonna go to the one in New. I'm not gonna go to New Orleans and say, "Oh, I want to go to Cracker Barrel." Nah, I'm gonna go eat me some New Orleans shit. I'm not gonna be in New Orleans and be like, "Hey, I'm going to the crack," especially in the hood anyway, and be like, oh, "I want to go to Cracker Barrel." I can go. You drove way to fucking New Orleans to go eat at the motherfucking Cracker Barrel in fucking New Orleans. Fuck nah, I don't eat the Cracker Barrel here in Dallas. Louisiana in the building, by the way. Shreveport 318, top of the boot. Up in this bitch. Shout out to 318. You live in California now? Yeah, I know you're there in the vegetarian state right there. Y'all there in there eating grass and plants out there in Cali. Summer love, what's going on, baby? Summer love, we talking about okay. I don't know if you guys can see the thumbnail or the title before y'all click on, but the title says it and the thumbnail says it. As a woman, if you invite a guy on a date, are you still expecting him to pay? As a woman, if you invite a man on a date or any type of event, are you expecting to pay or expecting him to pay? They doing some dirty stuff to the food. Summer love. You got what I was saying, Summer Love? Summer Love said if she invite him, we can split it in the first date. But if we're already dating, I got. Hold up. Let me say this again. If this, this, it's not your boyfriend, it's not your husband, it's not the guy that's fucking you. You know what I'm saying, or whatever you want to call it. This is somebody. This is me and you. We know each other. We've been talking for like 2-3 months, and you asked me out on a date. I'm gonna tell you this, Summer Love. In my head, you either paying the whole tab or we gonna Dutch it. I pay my tab, you pay your tab. It ain't no you getting out of it, whatever. But I understand you took one of the options. Either you gonna pay your tab by yourself, and I pay my own. You're not gonna pay the whole thing. It's understood. When you my lady, and we go out to eat, I'm gonna reach in my pocket every time because we're a team. But at the same time, you cannot be no person that I ain't all the way in depth with yet. And you talking about let's go out to eat or go somewhere, and you ain't reaching in your pocket. You want me to pay? Like I said before earlier, I said that I've been on plenty of dates with women where I invited the woman, and I'm talking about the tab be $98, $120, $78, whatever the case may be. Um, and I reach in my pocket to pay, and the woman she'll be like, "No, I got it." She'll snatch the book from the goddamn server, and she'll pull out that shit, and she'll try her best to stop me from grabbing it from her, which I'm not. And I'm like, "You got it? Okay, cool." But we also know we go out to hang out later somewhere, like a bar somewhere. I got the drinks. And 9 times out of 10, a woman she digging and feeling you like that automatically when she's very adamant about paying the bill. She's very adamant about paying the bill. Yeah. You say have the food fake now? Well, I mean, not the restaurants I go to. I mean, it depends on the restaurant you're going to. We ain't talking about fast food restaurants either, guys. We ain't talking about Chili's. We ain't talking about Applebee's. We talking about where I go out to eat at. I don't know where y'all go out to eat at. I'm speaking for myself and where I go out to eat at. It ain't no fake food where I eat at. These is fresh off. These are fresh catches right here. Real ribeyes. I mean, you want the fish, fresh catch of the day. The shrimp is real. Lobster's real. They just killed the lobster, by the way. I ain't talking about these old fooger booger shit y'all be. We ain't talking about Cracker Barrel and we ain't talking about it, but we talking about dating, period, though. It don't matter how fake or real the food is, we just talking about who paying for the tab based off who asking. That's what we talking about around here. Now, I don't fuck with no fast food like that. Now, if I'm craving Burger King, Whataburger, or Taco Bell, I'm going to Walmart or the grocery store and buy those things that I need to make to have me a Taco Bell, taco or a hamburger, or whatever. If I want tacos, I know how to make tacos. I want a hamburger, I know how to make a hamburger. I want some fried chicken. Sometimes I crave Popeyes and churches. Don't get me wrong. I grew up on Popeyes and churches. I might go to churches though, but I might want to fry my own chicken. Mick Swagger said my girlfriend had a friend who asked her to be in a wedding. Then after everything was planned, told her she had to come up with almost $2,000 for clothes and wedding trip. You know what? My cousin got married back in 2021. And he asked me to be in his wedding, and I had to buy my own tux. Everything else though was paid for. I had to buy my own tux. I ain't had to go buy. I had to rent my own tux. How about that? I had to go rent my own tux. I had to mean when I purchased that bitch, I had to take it back. Yeah, but I fry my own chicken if I'm craving fried chicken, or if I just happen to be passing by not McDonald's, Popeyes or Church's Chicken, I'm fucking with that. And I ain't fucking with no Rudy's, no Williams Chicken, none of that Louisiana fried chicken type of shit. Nah, I'm fucking with Popeyes or Church's. If I ain't fucking with them, I'm gonna cook it myself. 11's not dead. Why did you have two different cities and teams? You worried about the wrong thing, man. You worried about the wrong thing. Yeah, you worried about the wrong thing, man. Don't worry about that. You asking stupid questions right now. You need to be asking questions about how you gonna take a bitch out, how she gonna take you out, nigga. Don't worry about that. You worried about the wrong thing, 11, no dead. 11's not dead. 11 can be dead real quick in this motherfucker. How about that? Coming here saying some stupid ass shit. Trying to get some goddamn, trying to change the content up, nigga. Fuck you before I block you, nigga. Whoever else come here with some bullshit, I'm gonna start blocking you bitches on here, trying to get attention. Nah, don't worry about that. You don't even know you don't even know what's going on. You should use your brain, use your imagination. Okay, he's a 49ers fan and he got a Phillies hat on. So maybe he lives in Philadelphia and he's a Niners fan, or he once upon a time he lived in Philly and he's a Niners fan, whatever the case may be. Or I might wear this P hat because it might stand for player. You know what I'm saying? Some pimp shit, you know what I'm saying? Port City, some shit like that, you know what I'm saying? He can stand for anything. He can stand for anything, but you don't want to put that together. I might be in San Francisco and might be wearing a P hat just because I just like the color is blue. Y'all don't think about that shit. Check out the dead president, though. That dead president, Fred, though. That's dead fresh. That dead president. Yeah, had a new shirt. That dead president. Well, I get your bitch ass off here then. 11's not dead. And hold on, you got a picture too. I should have had fun with your ass. 11's not dead. Yeah, you get your ass off here. You look good too. She look good too, y'all, but she shouldn't have asked that question. She look good too, y'all. Jen. 11's not dead. She a pretty girl right there asking stupid questions. She pretty and asking stupid questions like that. What's happening with who this here right here, Mr. Get Him Down? Mr. Get Him Down. What they talking about? What they say right here? Ooh, he child. Preach. Fire. If that's you right there, okay, Mr. Get Him Down, they gotta be a girl. I mean a guy. He got a female profile pic. Yeah, don't come in here asking no stupid questions. Bye the fuck. Hell yeah. Stay on topic. Coming here asking me somebody I'm not even talking about teams in football and sports. And you want to talk about sports and shit. Want to come in here and ask about why I got two different teams. I'm representing two different teams. You don't even know if I'm representing two different teams. I might get you representing something else. Remember when dead President Old Boy was giving $100 bills out to his church after the robbery? Hell yeah. Nah, I'm not from Detroit, man. No, I'm not from Detroit, man. I'm born and raised in Shreveport, Louisiana, man. Stayed in Philadelphia. Live in Dallas, Texas right now. I don't know what made you think I was from Detroit. I ain't even said what up, though. I ain't said none of that. Like I said, y'all welcome to the Kickback Network. Let's run the likes up, guys. Let's run the likes up. Let's run the likes up, guys. Let's run the likes up. The boy Cuddy J broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas. Like I said before, broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas. Roots, Natty Roots. Oh, my bad, my bad. I don't even know how Detroit people act, man. At least I watched the Tubi movies. You know what I'm saying? You know, the Tubi movie with Murder Pain. You know, all the Tubi movies, they be in Detroit. The only way I can think of a nigga, I don't even know how Detroit niggas act. I act like a nigga from Shreveport. Appreciate the sub, though, man. You know, I don't even know how to take your comment. I don't know if you're being funny or being, I don't know. But yeah, it is what it is. Summer Love said, call me crazy. But we can split everything on every day. Okay, so I don't feel obligated to have sex with you or anything else. And if we don't like each other, we can. I'm cool with that. And I'm gonna say this too, Summer Love. I'm not looking forward to having sex with you anyway, just because I'm buying a tab. That's another thing. I think that's some bozo ass shit too. Just because you think, I'm talking to the men and guys. A man thinks that if he paying the whole tab, he automatically gets some pussy. A woman think automatically, okay, a woman has in her head, oh, he thinks just because he paying the tab, he gonna get some pussy. You want to know some guys? There's times I got the pussy without even have to go on no fucking date. Let's get real around here. Let's be real with ourselves around here. It's women who gave up the pussy without the fucking date. Just because they were feeling each other in a physical way, they like each other like that. So it ain't about trying to get no pussy. We going out on a date. I'm still gonna take it to a nice place, whether I got the pussy or not, or getting the pussy or not. Cause 9 times out of 10, there's a chance in my head. I probably know I can get the pussy anyway. That's why I'm courting you like this and taking you out. I was already understood in my head what's going on with the woman I'm dealing with. Most guys are, but this guy right here, not this guy right here though. I mean, I've been this way for a long time. Like I said, I can fuck before I eat. We used to say that shit back in the 90s. I can fuck before I eat. For real, that's a true statement. Plenty of times I got some pussy before I even we would go sit down in the dining room or wherever we went on. Hey, and I'm pretty sure any of y'all women on here, y'all done gave up the pussy before without the date. Y'all done gave up the pussy before without the date. King Hudson, man, I don't know what type of energy you coming from. I don't know if you trolling or I don't understand the terminology, none of that right there, cause you got to be a little clear with me, man, because I got a trigger figure right here. I block people when I see stupid shit. It's fucking up the goddamn algorithm. Detroit is dense with black people, but high violence. Once was just waving by hand, one nigga without I was throwing a gang sign. It's everywhere though. You go to Shreveport and do that shit. Shreveport won't let you do the same thing in Shreveport. You see a lot of black people in Shreveport. But yeah, summer love, man, like shit. I ain't me. I'm not trying to persuade you to give me the pussy by me taking you to a date and spending $100 and some dollars, or get you drunk to get the pussy. No, that ain't even the case with me. I'm talking about, like I said, I know most of the time I know I can get the pussy anyway before the date. That's why I'm fucking with her, cause I know we got a bond. We got a kid. We gel with each other already. That's why even if the girl for the first time I met her, I'm taking you out to eat because I'm trying to get to know you, and I want you to get to know me. That's the best time to find out who you dealing with, sitting in front of them while they eating. Take their ass to an escape room or something like that, where you can see if you can deal with them under pressure. Let's go eat. Let's go to the escape room and let's go eat at the restaurant. Before I even get to the restaurant, I already know if I can deal with you or not, because the escape room, you show me how you are when you're under pressure and how you can get. And I'm already sick of you by then. Or maybe I don't be sick of you. But I'm not trying to get your pussy right off top. I must keep on saying, I've gotten the pussy before the dates, plenty of times. Recently, most guys feel entitled to if they expect you. That's them young immature ass guys, man. That's the immature ass mentality right there, man. Guys, they talk with their money and shit. Guys got to talk with their money and shit and their accolades. They using that to get you wet. No, not this guy right here. Not this guy right here. Not this guy right here. I'm not gonna be that guy right there. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna talk with my pocket. I don't need to talk with my pocket. You know what I'm saying? A woman, if she don't need to know if I got $100 in my pocket or $1,000 in my pocket. I'm giving her me. She's gonna be attracted to me, not what I can give her. Right on. Just chill. Where you from? Where you from? Just chill. Where you from? Detroit. Where you from? I see the Just Chill Double D right there. And it's times that I've been it's times I've been out. I was involved with a woman Every time we went out, we split it down the middle. We were together. We split it down the middle because we a team. We live together. You know what I'm saying? We lay in the same bed together. We eat the same groceries together. So yeah, we go somewhere and eat. You know what I'm saying? A restaurant down the middle. Or she pull out her debit card and I got cash on me, and she probably I throw her some cash and shit. You know what I'm saying? That way it'll come out equal. And they might throw it back to me. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, shit, I know this dating game real good, man. You want to think about me? I know one thing. I've been courting and shit. I've been going on dates and shit at nice places, man, at least 15, 20 years. And I can tell when somebody ain't used to going to certain places or going on dates, period. They don't have the they don't have the restaurant etiquettes and stuff. I can tell when you don't have restaurant etiquettes. Yeah. Hope everybody having a good day, man, and your week starting off real good. Just chill. You still talking about Detroit, man? Yeah, okay. You got a bullet hole on you. I guess you from Flint or Detroit. You from somewhere up there, I guess. Every man ain't no hood no different than mine, man. It's the ghetto everywhere. The world is the ghetto, man. It's rough in every place. You know, you can go to some of the smallest cities in the world, man. It's rough there. You can find the same business you're looking for in Chicago. Some of love say, yeah, you supposed to be a team for sure. Like the guy I deal with now, you don't have to say anything. He don't have to say anything. You just buy socks and boxes and shirts. Just yeah. See that's what I'm talking about. See, some of love. That's what I like. I used to my daughter's mom. She was like that. One of my daughter's mom was like that. We first met each other. We first got together. She'll be in Walmart and she be buying shit like boxes, undershirts, socks for you, toothbrush, toothpaste. You know what I'm saying? It's just like cosmetics and shit. She know you're gonna need that you can never run out of. Yeah, I respect shit like that. When she stopped by the store, you know what I'm saying, to get us something to eat. She on her way to your crib. She on her way to your crib, and she stopped by the store to get us something to eat, Sonic, whatever it may be. Raisin Cane. She gonna say, baby, you want something to eat too? I'm at Raisin Cane, what you want? You might say you don't want nothing, you ain't hungry. But at least she asked, vice versa. If I'm headed to a chick house and I'm hungry and I stop somewhere by her crib and I'm gonna ask if she wants something. Now, now you live on the other side. Now, I will say this: I've done it before, where I had to go to DeSoto or for wherever female lived at, Fort Worth or DeSoto. Fort Worth was 45, 50 minutes from where I live at. DeSoto, that place right there, 38. To get to her crib was 38 minutes from where I live at. If I'm hungry at the moment, I'm gonna stop somewhere over here on my side of town to get me something to eat before I get on the road to drive anywhere. They won't got to stop nowhere else. Now, most of the time, these women that I fuck with, they got something to eat at the house. They got something they can pull out the refrigerator and they can cook it, or we can cook it. So, but I do, I do believe in don't show up empty-handed though. Don't show up empty-handed. Uh, Even if you invited me somewhere, I'm gonna still make sure it was a good invite for you. Or you from Chi-Town? Chi-Town in the building. Here you go, man. Hit this bit. I don't got this day. This the last of my weed though. That's why y'all don't see me rolling up. I've been rolled up. This the last of my weed right here, man. I need to get some. I need some weed. Yeah, shit. Uh, he said that she getting Sonic dish that motherfucker. Hey, you know what? I like a good Sonic burger every now and then, man. Or give me a corny dog or some shit like that. I take that shit every now and then. But I don't be like I said. When I'm craving for to eat, I'm not craving restaurants like that. Fast food restaurants. I mean, I might be on some motherfucking like I said, I fuck with Church's Chicken or Popeyes. If I want some fried chicken, I'm gonna think about Church's Chicken or Popeyes. 9 times out of 10, I'm gonna go to the grocery store and I'm gonna cook it myself. I used to rap, man. I don't rap no more. Common courtesy. Shout out to Kathleen. Kathleen, she's straight from Louisiana. That's a Louisiana one right there. Now, whatever your name is, whatever your name, Port, I don't rap, man. I used to be a rapper. It rains, it pours. Okay. Show me stuff you got, dog. Like what? What you want me to show you? You said foot on corny dog slap. What you talking about, summer love? Appreciate that to Healy. Summer rain. You call my name. Yeah, I had to break it down for some of her. I ain't do my intro song to her like I normally do when she pop in because I was on one. I'm on one. Yeah, I don't got no weed. It's all ass out now, man. That shit all ass out now. I don't got no more weed. That was the last of it. I need to get some more. And I don't even smoke out this motherfucker, man. My partner, he left it over here a long time ago when he was living here, and I just use it for like the straight that I have left in the bag, or let's just say I don't got enough to roll up a joint or a cigarette or whatever. I just put in the pipe, you know. So that's why I got that right there. Yup, yup. I mean, shit. I mean, 'cause I smoked all weekend. I got this weed Friday. I bought this weed Friday. I got a 7. And I grilled Saturday. So I mean, I was smoking all day. I had company come by here. I had a lady friend. She came over. One of my homeboys came over. My neighbor swung through here. So I was every time somebody came over, I rolled the blunt up. I was drinking a lot too this weekend, so I was rolling the blunt up. And like I rolled my last blunt last night. I was looking at that new show on Netflix called Nemesis. It's a new show on Netflix called Nemesis. I had rolled up on that, watched it. I watched all 8 episodes on that series, and it was my last blunt. I took a shot of this tequila my neighbor had brought over here called some Azul. I took a shot of this shit right there, and it was my nightcap. I woke up this morning, all I had was just a little weed left from the bag I had got that weed in. Try Purple OF. The Margaret Marsh. I hope you're having a good day too, Marshall. The Margaret Marsh. Oh, the Nemesis show is on Netflix. Check it out. It's a good movie. It's the same writers from the Power, from the same people who wrote Power. They did this series. It's on Netflix. Tap into it. It's a nice one. It's one of the ones. It's 8 episodes. It's about bank robbers, and yeah, just check this shit out. I don't really even like. I don't like really just telling people the trailer, giving out what's going on because it might discourage you on watching it, or you might be like, I'll wait to watch it later. Now just go to Netflix and type it in and press that button. Press that button and just start watching it. What made me watch the movie, watch the show, I'm glad I did because I've been watching people posting on Facebook throughout the week. And I said, you know what, I'm going to watch this shit, man. I'm just somebody talking about it. And I also look at the people who are talking about the movie, what type of person they are, that make me kind of like, that encourage me to watch it. And I'm glad I watched it. It's a good look. And here I am now telling you guys to go look at it if y'all haven't seen it. Which expensive weed you hit in your life, like hydro OD? Man, I was back then, nigga. They had that endo, nigga, that chronic back in the late the '90s. We was smoking on that. It was hard to get the endo back then. You couldn't. I lived in Louisiana. You only get endo. You come from California. You got some people who drive from California or drive out there. They was dropping that shit out though. But the best weed I had was endo, that chronic. That shit look lime, nigga, like broccoli, like the same color that K on Kathleen profile. That color green, you know what I'm saying? That endo, that doty, you know what I'm saying? Then we came with the hydro. We was able to get hydro a lot. And the hydro game, they came with the shit they call popcorn, which is mid. Reason why they call it popcorn because when you broke it down, it felt like popcorn. That's why we call it popcorn, and which is really mid in most regions you can go to. Then they came with the Kush, and Kush ain't nothing but a form of hydro. Yeah, that endo. You know what I'm talking about? That chronic. That endo still a big thing in California and LA. That's that rapper weed. Yeah, Kathleen, tap into that Nemesis. You gonna love that shit. And let me know how you feel about it tomorrow. Let's run the lights up, guys. By the way, man, if it's your first time tapping into this channel, man, hit that subscribe button, man. Hit the like button. Share it with your friends and family. Be sure to comment too, y'all, and hype the video up afterwards after it get loaded up. Uh, this channel is more than a live stream. I do a reaction show on here. I do a podcast on here just as well. All you gotta do is just go to the homepage of this channel, man, and click on the videos. I got plenty of the content for years. You know, I got about 500-600 episodes of kickback podcasts and reaction shows for you guys. I just do the live stream though, because I like interacting with the audience instantly. Don't try INTE. I never heard of it, so you know, I'm not gonna probably try it anyway. I'm at the age right now, man. I ain't trying shit. I either had it already, and that's gonna be it. I'm not. I mean, I'm not in the mix, in the mode of trying things. Not food, not drugs. Now I might try a certain type of drink, you know what I'm saying, some alcohol beverage, you know, some shit like that, some new whiskey or some shit like that. They got a new motherfucking beer out. I'll see what it tastes like, but yeah, I ain't trying nothing. You know what I'm saying? You know, uh-uh. I'm gonna step. I drink the same beers I've been drinking since the '90s. I started out drinking Heinekens. I used to drink Heinekens when I turned like 18, 19. I was drinking Heinekens. Well, I started drinking Bud Ice around when I was about 22, 23. I started drinking Bud Ice because it was 89 cents for the tall cans, and then you can get two. You can get two for $1.98. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I started out drinking. I started drinking Bud Ice, but I drink Heinekens in the club. Uh, Around about 2012, I started drinking Dos Equis. So I only buy Dos Equis, Heineken, and Bud Ice. Y'all see me on here drinking Bud Ice all the time because it's like my home date. It's a cheap date at home, and I don't drink it because it's cheap. I drink it because I know what it's gonna do to me. I know what it does for me. Like I know what to expect out of Bud Ice. Plus, I got used to the taste as well. Same thing with Heineken. Heineken got a funny taste. You know, you're not used to drinking Heineken, you're not gonna like Heineken. I've been drinking this shit since '98, '97. It's a lot of beer. I can't fuck with IPAs. I hate them. I think they of course they got a cute little bottle. The bottle look nice and whatever, but I don't like IPAs at all. That shit nasty to me. It's like drinking a thin milkshake with alcohol in it. I don't like that hoppy ass shit. You just smoke weed. That's what's up, Chess Shield. Yeah, you know, bones. There were bones do to you. You get when you hit the bone and shit, you get higher, faster, and you get to taste the weed a little better too. Though it hits you harder because there ain't no paper wrapped around it. No tobacco wrap, none of that shit. No leaf. It's pure weed and flame. You see, every now and then you have a Negro Modelo. My homeboy drink the Modelo's, the Negros. The Negro Modelo. I don't really care for Modelo's, man. Now you bought them and you brought them over here, and I have to drink them because there ain't nothing else to drink in there. I drink a Modelo. I don't fuck with the Coronas either, you know. And like I don't. I hate when I ask for Dos Equis at the bar, and they say, "Oh, we don't got no Dos Equis, but we got Pacifico." And they start naming all the Mexican beers. I'm not looking for a Mexican beer. I just wanted Dos Equis. I might want to offer another beer, Heineken, a Stella Artois, a Sam Adams, or some shit like that. But now, just because I asked for a Mexican beer doesn't mean I want another Mexican beer if y'all don't got that beer. You gonna grow some tobacco? You gonna grow some tobacco, man? I haven't smoked cigarettes in 4 years. I don't care about smoking no damn tobacco. You made dark beer? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. I got a homeboy. He makes beer too. He a dark beer. What part of Louisiana you from, by the way? Would you have something that a Beta Amber Dog, a Beta Turbo Dog, a Beta Amber, Black and Voodoo? Okay. Oh, appreciate you, Summer Love. Yeah, I had, and before I quit Summer Love, before I quit, I really wasn't smoking, like talking about it. I needed a cigarette that day. I was at the bar, and I had too many shots, and I just needed that cigarette because I had the urge to smoke. My homeboy, he had the Camel Crush, and he gave me one of his Camel Crush. And when I hit the Camel Crush, I didn't like it, so I threw that bitch out. I had drove to the 7-Eleven and got me a pack of cigarettes, and came back to the bar. I smoked that one cigarette, and I got home. I drove home after that, and I put the cigarettes like in a little drawer thing on the outside where I hang out in the back porch, back patio to smoke at. I put it in the drawer where I keep everything at, because I ain't like to keep certain stuff in the house. But, you got a family up in there. Uh, it was I found that the same pack of cigarettes, the same pack of Newports. I found that pack as I was packing things up to move to my new apartment, and when I opened the pack up, it was 19 cigarettes up in there. That means I only had one cigarette because everybody knows 20 cigarettes in the pack, right? So it's 19 only one cigarette been smoked out of that pack, and I had to do a reminder on what made me. Okay, I said I bought this pack of cigarettes a year ago. That's how long the cigarettes been sitting up in there for about a year. Uh, and that gave me the milestone in my head. So it's been a year since I smoked a cigarette at the time being, and that was what three that was 4 years ago. That was 3 years ago when I found the cigarettes. It was like a year later when I said, "Oh, there's been a year since I quit smoking cigarettes." Then I told her, say, "Oh, it's been 2 years since I smoked a cigarette." Oh, now it's been 3 years. Now I can actually say it being the month of June popping up because it was in June of 2022 is when I started smoking cigarettes. So it's been 4 years going on in June. It'd be 4 years since I smoked a cigarette. And you would think people say, okay, when people quit doing one thing, it enhances them doing something else. Nah, I still do everything the same. You know what I'm saying? I sleep. First of all, me not smoking cigarettes no more. I sleep better. Food tastes better. You know what I'm saying? And my clothes don't smell like cigarettes and shit. Hair don't smell like cigarettes. You walk into the crib, it don't smell like no cigarette in here. I mean, those are the changes I like. Uh, but as far as me, me not smoking cigarettes makes me smoke weed more, make me drink more. Nah, it's shit still the same. Matter of fact, I learned it normally when I smoked cigarettes is because I was drinking or whenever I finished eating food or when I woke up in the morning. When I realized I didn't need a cigarette while I was drinking, that told me I didn't need it. I don't need cigarettes. Because most people, they like a cigarette or need a cigarette when they drink it, especially when they socializing with people. So shit, I just quit, man. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't better. And the thing about it, man, I quit twice before in life. I quit one time. I quit 3 times. I say. One time I quit back in 2009 because I called myself working out and shit. And then, 2008, 2000 March of 2009, me and my girl at the time and two other couples, we drove to Las Vegas on a couples trip. We had X pills, ecstasy. And we all popped X. We pretty much rolled the entire time we was in Las Vegas. Till I was craving some nicotine, and I asked the guy that had some Black and Miles at the stand. I said, "Can I get one of those Black and Miles?" He said it'd be $5. And I said, "I'd be damned if I paid $5 for one Black and Mile." I said, "I'd rather go buy a pack of cigarettes." And back then, cigarettes was like $5.78. So I went to the 7-Eleven and got me a pack of Newports. That's how I started back smoking. The second time I started smoking cigarettes is when I got incarcerated because the units wasn't allowed us to have cigarettes on the unit. At least it was smuggled in. So I went a year or two without smoking cigarettes until I got to the pre-release unit I was in, where they were smuggling cigarettes in there real, with tobacco anyway. They were smuggling tobacco in there easy, and I uh, I caught myself smoking a cigarette every now and then when I was locked up in Mineral Wells. I started back when I came to the free world. I stopped again when my son was born. My son was born in 2016. 2015. I stopped smoking cigarettes from 2015 all the way to 2017. I stopped for 2 years. And I started back smoking again. But just as long as I went without smoking since I quit, and I know I ain't gonna go back to buying cigarettes and smoking cigarettes no more. I just know I'm not. I don't ever crave them. I don't see the sense of even having them. Even when other people around me smoking cigarettes, I don't have the urge to smoke. And I'm not one of those guys that quit smoking cigarettes and be like, "Oh, y'all in them cigarettes." No, I'm not like that, man. It is what it is. Let the people smoke their cigarettes. But as far as you coming into the crib, find them cigarette, nah, we don't go outside and fire that bitch up. I get a kush, yeah, that kush go hard, man. That moon rock, all that shit. I get high off all that shit, man. Like I don't be caring what name it is and where it's from and what strand it is. I don't care. As long as I get high and that shit tastes good. Y'all know I be y'all know I blow big on here. Y'all know I be high as fuck on here. Eyes be low like a motherfucker. Oh, you from BR? Baton Rouge in the building. I'm late on that. Hell yeah, man. Make sure y'all hit that sub button, man. Y'all sub to this channel, man. Like I said, I give you guys more than just a live stream. I give you guys a reaction show and I do a podcast where I interview guests. Sometimes you'll see me have a guest on the live stream. You know, I have a guest that probably can't make it over this way, or they might be in a different state or city, and we do the live podcast on the stream interview. I mean. Anybody else got anything they want to input on dating? Who should who what the dating procedures are? Who should pay or who shouldn't pay? William Allen said, "What you doing later? I'm trying to take you out to eat." Oh shit, a nigga named William. If your name was Brandy or some shit like that, or Lakeisha, I'd probably take you on your offer, man. But your name William, cuz. What do I think of Trump? Who you want to become president next? Man, I don't be caring nothing about them presidents, man. I don't care about no president. I don't care who's president. And I don't got nothing to say about whoever in office, man. My life still be the same way it be, no matter who in that motherfucker, man. Either who being some, hey, the people who in office, whether it's a mayor, the congressman, or whoever, man, the governor, they don't affect me in a personal way anyway. Like it is in a good or bad way. He doesn't help me out or hurt me as an individual, no matter who's in that fucking office. Whether it's a president, mayor, whoever, it doesn't affect me as an individual. So I don't be caring about who the president, who's going to be. I can't even tell you who's up to run. I don't even know who's eligible to run. So I don't care about shit like that. Someone said she's gonna get on here with me soon. Yeah, you can't be camera shy, cuz I understand though. It's hard. It takes a different type of spirit to put yourself on camera where the world can see you, cause you know, no telling what can be said. You know, you can people they can lose their self esteem based off what other people saying about them on the camera. I don't be caring about that shit though. I love to have you on here though, Summer. William Allen said females should always pay. You reaching now, William. You say you oh so you want you said so William Allen says this guys. He say women should always pay and he want Drake for president. We know you all fucked up in the head then. Oh shit. Oh man. She said Diddy. Leo the Great, what's happening with you there, boy? All right, Leo, we can't Leo up to speed on the whole topic. He said historically men were expected to pay, often as a gesture of chivalry or financial provision. Some people will still appreciate this tradition. All right, but hold up, Leo. Let's bag it up though, Leo. Let's bag it up though, cause we hold up, 'cause we understand that part right there. If now, let's get back to the question, guys. Let's get back to the topic, cause Leo up in here. Shout out to Leo. This is not. We ain't talking about your girlfriend, your wife, the bitch you fucking or whoever like that, or whoever you got some type of entitlement with. We ain't talking about that. If a chick that y'all just met, or a chick that you ain't with, y'all ain't even together. You know what I'm saying? Even if y'all are fucking, if she asks you to go out on a date, she said, "Hey, hey Leo, let's go to Micasina, Leo. Let's go to Micasina and eat, Leo." She asking you on your free day. You at the house chilling, and somebody, "Hey Leo, let's go out and eat at Micasino." She's asking you because she's either gonna pay the meal or y'all gonna split that shit 50-50. There's no way in hell if a woman asks me out somewhere and she invite me to go somewhere and expect me to pay. That's what we talking about, Leo. We on that right there. Whether the historical way or the old time, that's old time shit because women didn't have jobs back then. And women weren't asking niggas out on date back then. In the modern day time now, 2026, the modern day time, women are asking guys out because they willing to get to know a guy and want to be around a guy just as much as the guy want to be with them. So we talking about women. I ain't talking about your wife or your girl or the woman you stay with when you fucking and shit. You know, so we talking about like my lady friends. If any one of my lady friends, and I hope y'all watching this because they gonna tell you that he's not lying. Any one of my lady friends, because I don't have a girlfriend, if they say Cuddy, let's go eat at Kenny's Woodfire Grill. I want you to come with me. She already know in her head, and she know I got in my head that she's paying or I'm paying for my tab and she paying for her tab. I also been now when I ask the chick out, when I ask the lady out, and I eat at nice restaurants. When I ask a woman out, it's automatically that I'm paying. And I don't care about you. And you say, if I say, hey, say Shonda, let's go to Chamberlain's. I don't got no money. I ain't asked you that, bitch. I said, let's go. That mean I got you. What's understood don't have to be explained no way. But I've been on dates with women, and I've asked them, and I brought them on a date. I've been the inviter. And when it's time to pay that tab, they push my head out the way and they pay. They snatch the bill from the And Leo, you in the restaurant industry, you see it all the time as well that the woman probably pay the tab. And most of the time it's from a married couple, they probably share the same account. But we ain't talking about the woman that you dating or we married to or you fucking and y'all living together. We talking about the people that you don't got that no connection like that. I know a random woman, the woman you probably got some relationship with, but y'all relations ain't that deep yet. And even if they are deep, you made the invite, you initiated this event, so you must be talking about paying. You don't know my pocket circumstance. You know what my pocket is at. Exactly, William. And that's very simple, man. That's very common sense. And if you want to pay, and even though she asks, salute to y'all, man. If you guys want to pay, even though they ask, salute to you guys, man. Y'all the MVPs of this bitch. Straight up, cuz. If you get what, same, vice versa. Vice versa. If a guy you ask the chick and she wants to pay, salute to them ladies. Ask a question, and you're gonna get a real male perspective from me anyway. You already know. You know, hey, you know you can ask me any question. I'm not scared of questions. If y'all got questions, throw them bitches at me. I'm gonna give you an answer, an honest answer from a real man perspective, whether it's objective or whatever, or subjective. Ask me. Ask me. And I already told you, I ain't trying to take you out to get the pussy anyway. I'm gonna fuck probably before I even take you out. Or I'm just gonna say, I fucked with plenty of chicks before I went out with them. Pussy ain't on my mind anyway. I'm trying to see what your fucking mind in your head like. Anyway, before I see what's in between your legs like. I ain't trying to fuck nobody crazy and deranged. Fuck no. Being a man is price honor or a coat, huh? Do you believe a man can be with one woman and be happy? I can speak for myself. I ain't never cheated on a woman I've been with. You asked the question. I don't know what no other man would do, but in the history and in the stats, the men have cheated on their women. Women have cheated on their men. Women cheat too now, But I know you aiming toward the men on this question. I'm gonna let you know why. And from my experience, and the woman that I was dating and been with, I cheated on. I would rather break up with you before I cheat on you. Because I'm not trying to cheat, looking over my shoulder and be uncomfortable trying to cheat. I want to be relaxed and kick back and cheat like I want and fuck whoever I want to fuck like I want to fuck without having to cheat. Because when you cheat, you're scared, you're skeptical, you're worried about shit. You can't go to certain places and shit. You might want to go over there and hang out, but you can't because you don't want nobody to see you. So, nah, okay, I guess my answer to that. I ain't never cheated on the girl that I dated or was with. I'd rather break up with you before I cheat on you. And 9 times out of 10, I'm already broke up with you in my head anyway when I let go. I'm not gonna cheat on you and then go back home. See, I might and bring some home back to you if I get caught up with some shit. No, no. Ask the mother men that's in the chat line. They want to ask them how they feel about that. 'Cause I explained this numerous times on here. It ain't a female that I dated or ex girlfriend of mine, my kid's mother. I bet they can't even tell you I cheated on. Even if they assume that they have no proof if I did or not, I didn't, which I know I didn't anyway. I tell women I'd rather break up before if I like just somebody else I'm digging, that's entertaining me and got my attention, I'd rather us break up before I cheat on you. Cause evidently if she got my attention, that means you ain't grabbing it no more. The water it ran dry. No other woman should be getting my attention and my entertainment anyway if I'm in a relationship. Unless the relationship is going downhill and I might as well call it quits on the relationship and fuck with the person I want to fuck with. True story. Other men, we need y'all over here. Y'all talk about everything else. Answer this question this lady right here, she wants to know. See, I ain't scared to talk this shit. I ain't scared to talk this shit. Man, she asking you guys, can y'all be with one woman without cheating? You know what I'm saying? I know some of y'all don't want to lie on y'all dick. Some of y'all probably cheated on y'all wife 3, 4 times, but y'all ain't gonna see it because y'all want to look like y'all motherfucking Prince Charming. You know what I'm saying? Y'all probably cheat. Yeah, I feel like if you with a woman, right? And you married and you got a woman at home and you at work and you flirting with bitches and you or whatever you flirting with men and y'all all that work husband work wife shit, that's attempted cheating. You know what I'm saying? I feel like you can't if you got some house, you got pussy at home, family at home, or whatever like that, or dick at home, whatever the case may be, and you go to work or you go to the bar and you flirting with somebody and y'all touch with each other and you trying to be slick flirting with them, that's attempted cheating. Yeah, I'm gonna call it like I see it. I be seeing motherfuckers, man, that got relationships and shit, and be flirting with bitches and shit, and flirting with be in the way, or the nigga that don't got no girlfriend, and they be in the fucking way. You try to be, they see, oh, it's a pretty girl. I'm gonna get in good with her and cool with her and flirt with her too, even though I got a girl at home. So shit like that. Get out the fucking way. Let a real player talk to her. Yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I'm talking that shit now, y'all. I'm on that back to that shit talking now. Yeah. It's kind of no remorse on what I be talking about now, though. I don't care if I be hurting feelings no more. Hey, that's why I'm cool where I'm at, man. I enjoy my peace. You know, I don't label no, I don't got no girlfriend, no girlfriend, no woman can say I'm a man. I got friends. We good close friends, and everybody know their position. Everybody know what part they play. Like, that's why I'm able to talk like this, like I talk on the fucking goddamn YouTube or wherever I talk, Facebook, whatever platform I'm on, because it's already understood what's going on. I'm not gotta hide nothing from nobody. You got some other folks who can't even have no social media account because their significant other won't let them, or they worried about they don't want their relationship to get twisted. I don't gotta worry about shit like that. Even if I'm in a relationship, I don't need to clear my social media status shit to have a nice relationship at home. I'm talking that shit, cuz. Let's keep it talking, y'all. Next question. Let's keep it running. Yeah, y'all letting the women talk all the y'all with the women and the men. Or the question is, do these niggas fuck with bitches? Or y'all fucking with women? That's the question. Are you niggas taking women out, or they taking you out, or or do y'all got somebody? That's some good. Do y'all have somebody at home, or do y'all go on a dates every now and then, or somebody take you out? Do you fuck around? What's up? Talk to us. I got rainy day action, cause I don't even toot my horn like that. I'm just staying with the real. Nobody don't want to talk, huh? Young beautiful lady asked a question, you got scared to ask. That's the last bit. It's about time to go to the bar in a minute, man. I'm gonna go to the bar in a minute. It did get solid. You see something? Cause I'm the only real nigga up in here. That's why I got solid. I'm the only real nigga up in here that don't mind answering that question. Yeah. On camera. Yeah, you know, nigga on camera asking the question. And get what the world's gonna see it. That's why real silent night, holy night. He's like a sniper in this motherfucker with the silencer. You know, you can't even hear the shooting going on in this motherfucker. Yeah, that's why I guess you just gotta ask me questions then, Summer. Cause these niggas ain't gonna run their mouth. You ask them something about other niggas. You ask them what they feel about another nigga. They yeah. Yeah, what y'all out here doing, man? I want to know. Y'all see what I'm doing. I be telling y'all what I'm doing. Not everything I'm doing, but I tell y'all some shit. I share stories with you guys. What you guys be doing. Y'all got some set up for the week, you know, with a chick, a man, whoever. You on here, talk to us. I gotta go pee though. Y'all think about it. Let y'all think about it while I step out. Yeah, hell. They ain't said nothing yet. You see what I'm talking about? They ain't said nothing yet, huh? They don't want to talk. They don't want to talk. But you ask them a question about men and rappers and football and sports, they got all the fucking answers. Ask they ask about some video games and shit like that, they got all the answers. Shit. All right, we ran them off. Summer Love, we ran them off. We ran them off, Summer. We ran them off. Well, guess what, guys? Since y'all ain't talking, man, I'm gonna let y'all go, man. I'll be back on this bitch tonight, though. I'll be back on it because I'm pretty sure the world gonna give me something to talk about again today. Since you guys don't want to talk and don't want to answer some of Love's questions, we're gonna end the live right here. You know what I'm saying? I do appreciate you guys for tapping in, my moderators, the new people that tapped in. I enjoyed the conversations and topics and back and forth with the guys, the new people on here. Uh, this your boy Cuddy J, man, the Kickback Network, broadcasting live out of Dallas, Texas. I'm out like a fat kid in dodgeball, and I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.